The brand new MiG-29 Sniper has become the best premium aircraft to get in Italy, but doesn't live up to its name. Well, in this video, I'm going to rate it for you, and we can determine that. Starting off for speed, this is its strong suit. It has a top speed of 2,452 kilometers per hour at about 14,000 meters in altitude. For you Americans, this is about 1,600 miles per hour. And on the deck, it can comfortably go over Mach 1.1. Compared to a bunch of aircraft in its BR bracket, the MiG-29 Sniper is one of the fastest in the game. And it makes sense because its engines are extremely powerful and you accelerate very quickly, so it's going to get a 10 out of 10 for speed. Moving over to agility, the MiG-29 Sniper and by proxy the G are not very well known for their maneuverability. In fact, they're some of the worst at top tier, and it loses to pretty much everything except the Su-34. That being said, it still has the ability to take out aircraft. It's not like this thing is a complete brick, but it's going to get a 2 out of 10 for agility. Moving on over to its offensive armament, you do get a 30mm Gish cannon and up to 6 missiles, which you could pick from R-60s, R-27 R1s, R27ER1s, and R27T1s. When playing this vehicle, you should definitely bring the R27ER1s because these things have a theoretical range of 67 kilometers. And yes, at range, they can outpace AIM-120s, making this somewhat viable at 12.7. Although sadly, you only get 2 really good missiles, and then you're stuck with 4 R60s, so overall, it's kind of mid. So for his offense, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. Moving on to defense, it does come equipped with 60 split countermeasures, and you come with a pretty standard RWR, so there's nothing really special, and you are kind of lacking volume. And from playing the game, there are definitely some RWR blind spots because at some points I was not getting any radar missile warnings, and I would just get domed. So it's going to get a 3 out of 10 for defense. Moving over to cast, this vehicle doesn't really have anything going for it. I mean, the best options you have are the S-24s, otherwise it's all dumb munitions. So if you're thinking about getting this sniper for cast, I would definitely avoid it and get something else. I'm going to give this thing a 2 out of 10. As for its features, it does get a drag parachute, optical and radar detection, which are pretty good overall, an okay RWR, ballistic computers that you'll need, but most importantly an HMD, which gives you a major advantage at 12.7, so it's going to get an 8 out of 10. Moving on over to durability, this vehicle is actually very durable for a fighter aircraft. It can tank a few rounds, and I have been able to tank missiles on occasion, but if you do take tail damage, sometimes your aircraft will kind of just give up. So for durability, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. Moving on over to difficulty, this vehicle isn't that difficult overall because it's pretty much just a really fast missile bus. Although the BR is what makes it difficult because you're constantly going to be facing Fox 3s when you don't have your own Fox 3s. Plus you'll have to deal with all the other vehicle downsides such as bad defense and R60s. So with 1 being the hardest, I'm going to give this thing a 6 out of 10 for difficulty. As for the fun value, overall I did find the sniper to be pretty fun. It was kind of nice playing BVR then running around the map like a maniac at top speed. But constantly facing Fox 3s without your own Fox 3s was definitely a downside. So overall I'm going to put the fun value at a 6 out of 10. Moving on over to the worth value, this vehicle is a rank 8 premium, so it'll be super easy to max out Italy. And overall, it is a pretty good premium aircraft. I'd probably put it at the second best option in the Italian tech tree, so I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10, which gives this vehicle a C rating of a 56 out of 100.